the Lego movies, a big staple of pop culture and a huge part of people's childhood, and I've never seen them. I haven't seen a single Lego movie. Well, actually, that's a lie. I've seen one, and we'll get there when we get there. And everyone's always talking these movies up, saying they're these great thing. Gotta see them. Dude is peak. I have never seen them, and honestly, I'm a little doubtful. Are they really that good? I don't know. So, that's what I'm here to do. In this video, I'll be watching the first two Lego movies. By that, I mean the Lego movie and the Lego Batman movie. If this video does well, maybe I'll do a part two. But just for now, I'm gonna be watching those two. And we'll be seeing if I actually agree with the public. So, I'm gonna keep this intro short, and let's get to it. Full disclosure, by the way, I decided for some reason to record the rest of this video on my shitty ass laptop. So the rest of this video is gonna look like dog poop. Sorry about that. It's a temporary thing. In future videos, it'll look much better. Sorry, and we'll get on to the video. I just finished the Lego movie, and I'll say I definitely see the hype now. I looked on Letterboxd, so see I rate everything in there, and I saw that it has an average of 3.0, which is actually really low. I feel like I've thought it'd be a lot higher, honestly, especially with how I see like the public mostly react to the Lego movie. And I don't know, I thought it was gonna be way higher. Maybe not way higher, but more. Maybe it's almost an average of 4 stars. But I don't know. Thought it was gonna be better on Letterboxd. Some of the reviews I saw was one from Karsten saying masterpiece. With well, talking about pinnacle film, whatever. And you know what? I say it. This movie was awesome. I definitely see the hype now. Yeah, so let's go through the rating system real quick. For plot, I gave this a 10 out of 10. It's a great plot. It almost made me cry. It's amazing. Very heartfelt. And this could have been really bad. You know, a lot of those product movies aren't great, but they definitely handled this amazingly. So, 10 out of 10 plot wise. I love this. Characters, I guess this is a 10 out of 10. Alright. Emmett, super relatable, I feel like. I related to Emmett. Batman alone gets this really high rating. Batman's awesome. Love Batman. Lucy's, everyone's awesome. Everything is awesome. I just loved it so much. The characters are great. Everyone has their own personality. You care for every character. It's a beautiful movie. My message, I give it 9 out of 10. That's only because it's a little generic. The message I got is, you know, it's good to be creative. Everybody is special. And, you know, those are two great messages, universal messages. I only lowered it down a little bit because of how generic the message is. But, you know, sometimes it's okay. Sometimes you need to remind people of those generic messages because sometimes in life you need to hear those generic advice. So overall, that's a 29 out of 30. That's a damn near perfect movie. Gosh, that was so good. I see the hype now. Okay. Spoiler alert, at least the first Lego movie is just as good as people say it is. Man, I loved that so much. I'm happy that the movie exists. I can't believe it took me this long to watch it. Oh, that was so good. Lord Business, Will Ferrell. It was great. Amazing performance for him. The scenes between Will Ferrell and his son, that's what almost brought me to a tear. I'm a sucker for father-son dynamics, and that was a good one. Thank you, Phil Lord and Chris Miller, for that. That was dope. And alright, I guess I'm gonna go watch the Lego Batman movie. So I remember when I said that I've seen one of these movies before? That was this one. I've seen the Lego Batman movie before. Actually, a little bit more than a couple times. This is actually a very formative movie for me. I've seen it so many times. Here's a picture of me when I was younger in a Lego Batman t-shirt. And I even kept, from when I was younger, the Joker's car Lego. So here, so get that up close. There you go. So I kept that. I used to have a lot more. That's the only one I still have. Found it laying around when I was getting ready for this video. And this is a very formative movie for me. I think a lot of my humor probably comes from this video. not video, sorry, movie. And I actually have one very specific memory of this movie from when I was younger, and I was on air. It was a long airplane flight. It was one of those fancy airplanes where they have screens that you can watch movies on, and an option was the Lego Batman movie. And young me was so excited. He turned on the Lego Batman movie. Watched it. Movie was over, but there was still time left in the flight. And so I thought, well, I got time. I'll watch the Lego Batman movie a second time. So I loved this movie so much when I was younger that I watched it twice, back to back. Had a blast both times. It's a very formative movie for me. Like I said, so obviously this movie has a soft spot in my heart. And let's go with the ratings. First is plot, which I gave a 9 out of 10, and the only reason is because it can be a little convoluted. With Phantom Zone, Joker wanting to be loved by Batman, Batman wanting to be loved by family, Robin needing a dad, Alfred trying to raise Batman, the new commissioner. It can be a lot, and I can see how somebody who maybe isn't as into this as maybe like me or some other people could see that as an issue. So just objectively, I gave it a 9. I really wanted to give it a 10, but I just deep down I knew I think a 9 might have been better. Characters, 10 out of 10. I love every character. Batman's great. He's my favorite character in the Lego movie. So he gets his own. I'm very excited. Michael Cera as Robin is great, dude. I'm a big Michael Cera fan. I didn't know that he played Robin. So when I saw that he was in this movie, I got so excited. Oh, that's great. And Alfred, you love everybody. Zach Galifianakis, I probably butchered that last name. He plays the Joker. I know him from The Hangover. I'm sure most people do as well. He's great. It's awesome. Joker is probably my favorite character in this movie. He's so funny. Little Lego Joker. But it's so fun. I love this. I love the characters. If you can tell, I really had fun with this movie. And you can probably see where the course of this video is going. Or so far, I don't want to jinx it. But at least with these first two movies, I had a blast. And the message, I give it 10 out of 10. You don't want to be alone. You need your support group. That is very close to me. I find, I can be a little lonely sometimes, but I can find comfort in the people around me. And you know what? I feel like you don't see that message as often anymore, or as much as maybe you should be, and especially in a kids movie. I feel like it's good because in most movies, or that's the message, it's a little bit more mature. So for a kids movie, to have that message that, hey, you need a support group, I think that's really cool. So I gave that a 10 out of 10, leaving with the overall 29 out of 30. And it was great. I love this movie. I think this and the Lego movie are very close. I think I might like the Lego movie a little bit more. Of course, I've never seen the Lego movie before, but I was expecting going into this to like the Lego Batman movie the best just because of how much I liked it when I was younger. But now I think I like the Lego movie just a little bit more. Yeah, the Lego movies are pretty good. They're peak. Yep, it's my bad for doubting. I had to be the honest differently. I don't know. Yes, the Lego movies are actually good. And yeah, I kind of do want to make a part 2 where I watch those other movies now because I had a blast with these two. And I honestly just for fun I want to watch the other ones. I probably won't because I can use them for content, but it's a want. Oh, and before I leave, something I was thinking about in bed the other night is in the Lego Batman movie, the Joker brings gremlins from the Phantom Zone, and they're fighting the gremlins on the Batjet or whatever, above the ocean, flying to Wayne Manor, and they're kicking those guys off the jet. And I was saying, well, notoriously gremlins are famous for gremlins. I don't know if that sentence makes sense, but gremlins are known for multiplying when in water, and the Bat family's just kicking those gremlins into the ocean. So I'm assuming when they returned all the villains to the Phantom Zone, I don't think they got all the gremlins, because think about how many gremlins just come from one gremlin going into a pool in the first Gremlins movie. So there's probably a lot of gremlins still in Gotham. little side tangent that I was just thinking about, and I gotta get that out there. I'm sure I'm not the only one that's noticed this, but I need to tell somebody. And with that being said, um, follow me on Letterboxd and subscribe to my other YouTube channel where I talk about horror movies. I'm Connor Loomis, and hopefully I'll see you again. Bye.